Good morning, guys. Rico Val here, bringing you my review on SmackDown February 1st, 2013, which I always say WWE programming throughout the week is garbage, no good matches at all. Sometimes you can be surprised, but, usually, the matches suck. So anyway, I want to talk about February 1st SmackDown show. It's not going to air till tonight, but I already saw it. I streamed it already, and I saw the entirety. So all in all, it was a solid show. It was a really, it was decent. It was entertaining. It kept me entertained, and it was a very good match. I mean, not a very good match. It was a very good show with good matches, and that's rare. So let me get into it. This is how the show started off. Well, I got my notes right here, so I'm going to read off my notes. Booker T, he started off the show to set up the Elimination Chamber. He had Sheamus in the ring, Randy Orton, Team Hell No, Kane and Daniel Bryan. He had Great Khali. And then you had Dolph Ziggler. He was on the sidelines, outside of the ring. He was just chilling with Big E and that crazy bitch, AJ Lee. So, Booker T is telling the crowd that, in tonight's show, all you guys are going to compete, and I'm going to see who's going to be in the Elimination Chamber match. So basically, the theme of the show was to set up the Elimination Chamber. So all these guys are former champions, and then all of a sudden, Jack Swagger, who we haven't seen since September of last year? Yeah, September of last year. We haven't seen Swagger. So Swagger comes to the ring, and Swagger looks like, he's got a new attitude, and which is good because his character was really bad. I respect the guy. He's a great wrestler, but his character was stupid. So, he came back with some attitude. It looked good, and he came back to the ring, and he's talking to Booker T. Put me in the Elimination Chamber match, and I'll do the rest. So pretty much stating that he wants to be champion. Come on, everybody wants to be champion, but, you got to earn your spot. So, Booker T set it up, and, the show started off. How did the show start off? The show started off with Rey Mysterio, Sin Cara versus Team Hell No, and I have to say it was a very good match. It wasn't a great match, but it was a very good match. Very, 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 very good match. Rey Mysterio, the guy's like 37, 38 years old or whatever, I think. And he can go. He can still go. He put on a perfect performance. He played a great wrestling match. It was a very, very good match. Sin Cara, he's a solid performer. That's why he has Rey to, back him up and still teach him. But they're a great team together. They're a really, really good team. The thing that bothers me is Kane and Daniel Bryan. I've said it before. This tag team it's good, but they've dragged it out too long to where it's like, they gotta, it's over, and I don't want to see this tag team anymore. I'm sorry, Team Hell No. I just don't want to see it anymore. It's not for me anymore. Kane is looking sloppy in the ring. Kane is looking real sloppy in the ring. He needs to retire. Probably after WrestleMania, he's going to call it a career. But Kane is so sloppy. Kane, this guy is a big motherfucker, and he's getting manhandled by Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. Are you serious? Kane is sloppy in the ring, people. Daniel Bryan, he showed off some good moves here and there, but Daniel Bryan will be a better competitor in a singles scene. It just wasn't good. It just wasn't good by Team Hell No. Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio dominated the match, basically, and they won the match. So, like I said, it was a solid, good match. The next match, they had Khali's match versus 3MB, and, this match, I'm real short. This match was stupid, boring. Khali needs to be fired from WWE. Khali is such a waste of space. We'll end it at that. Okay, so the next match was Sheamus versus Damian Sandow. This match didn't even finish. They got in the middle of it. It was all right. I mean, we've seen this match multiple times, people. Multiple times we've seen this match. But anyway, it got interfered by the Shield. Sheamus was in the ring. Sheamus held his own. He gave a bro kick to what's that kid's name? He's the NXT champion right now. Oh my God, forgot his name. It'll come to me. Shit, forgot his name. Sorry, guys. Sheamus gave a bro kick to the NXT champion. Shit, Seth Rollins. Thank you, Seth Rollins. He gave a bro kick to Seth Rollins, and you had the other two guys. They just whooped on him, and then Seth Rollins comes back in the ring, and they gave a triple power bomb to Sheamus, and everyone was calling out for John Cena, but John Cena's not a SmackDown guy, people. You know, John Cena's not going to come out. Really? So anyway, Sheamus got a triple power bomb. That ended that segment, and that set up Randy Orton versus Wade Barrett. This, people, was a great match. Not a great match, I'm sorry. It was a very good match for Randy Orton. Wade Barrett, his head wasn't even in the match at all because he's thinking about Bo Dallas and his elimination at Royal Rumble when Bo Dallas eliminated him. Randy Orton had a solid match. It was a solid match. Wade Barrett, his head was just not in the game. The closing segment of the match, they were outside of the ring, and Wade Barrett was going to go in for the elbow. Orton was on the pole, and then Barrett, boom, hit his elbow into the steel pole. Hit his elbow on the steel pole, and it looked like he fucking probably broke his arm. I mean, that tells you Wade Barrett, his head was not in the game. I mean, Wade Barrett is a solid competitor, but his head wasn't in the game, and I'm very surprised by that. They're doing an Intercontinental Championship tournament right now, and his head's not in the game because all he's thinking about is Bo Dallas. Randy Orton looks amazing, as always. He finished off the match with the RKO, 1, 2, 3. Solid match for Randy Orton. This is the match I want to talk about. The next match was Jack Swagger and Kofi Kingston. Guys, this was a very, very good match. This match had I was like plugged to my laptop screen because this match had my attention from start to finish. Jack Swagger looked amazing in this match. He looked aggressive. He had that ruthless aggression attitude, okay? Put it that way. He looked amazing. I mean, we already know he's a great wrestler, amateur style, but this was just an amazing match to see him come back. What's his name? Kofi Kingston was going to go in for the kill with the Trouble in Paradise, and he hit his ankle on the table, on the announcer's table on the outside. He was going to go in for the Trouble in Paradise kick. Swagger backed out of the way. Kofi got caught with the ankle. Swagger pushed him back in the ring, finished it off with an ankle lock. People, Swagger looked good tonight. Swagger looked good. Very, very, very good match. This was probably the match of the night. Very good match. I wouldn't be surprised to see Swagger in the Elimination Chamber match. Very good match. The closing match, the main event was Dolph Ziggler versus Alberto Del Rio. So anyway, guys, that was a great match right there. That was a very, very, very good match. Dolph Ziggler and Alberto Del Rio. I said in my previous videos that this is probably going to be the World Heavyweight Championship main event at WrestleMania, and it looked that way. It really did. Dolph Ziggler and Alberto Del Rio looked awesome in the ring together, back and forth, pretty much. It was a stalemate the entire match. Great, great moves put in. Ziggler, as always, looked good. You know, he always looks good. He's the show off. He stole the show, but he didn't steal the show in this match tonight. That goes to Jack Swagger, but Del Rio and Ziggler's match was amazing. Del Rio finishes it off with a cross arm breaker. He finished it off with a cross arm breaker, and then the show ended with Big Show KO punching what's that dude's name? Alberto Del Rio's Spanish announcer guy. I can't remember his name. Look at that. I should have known his name. I forgot. But anyway, Big Show punched him out, KO'd him, and that was the show. So overall, it was a very, very good show. It was a good show. It was a very good show. All right, and I don't say that much. It was a very good show. I was entertained. It had my attention from start to finish. I do recommend it. Watch tonight's show. It's very good. I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. You know what? I take that back. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 because it was a very good show. So check it out tonight. SmackDown. Tonight's episode of SmackDown. Very good show. Let me know in the comments if you saw it already. Tell me what your favorite match was, and we'll go from there. But I will see you guys in the next video. My name is Rico Val. You guys talk to you later. Peace.